Perhaps the leg form maybe being the only deduction the judges could take easily from him.
Yes, they can't take too much off for the leg form. I mean, it is straight, but maybe the amplitude might have a lasting effect on the final outcome of the score.
And 9-7-1-2. That's the score to beat, he being the first competitor. Eric Poujade of France on pommel horse.
Straight into the flare sequence. And the gymnast must go over those handles without hitting any part of the horse in a continuous flowing movement. Quite a tall gymnast, so it actually makes his circles look very long, and this gives a good effect on the pommel horse. And again, we see these one-handle pommel movements. Showing he can do it on and off the handles.
Certainly a long routine.
Another good routine. They're all hungry for this medal. This is the finals. No one's fallen off yet.
Poujade, the pommels certainly his specialty, his forte.
Now here we have the compulsory scissor movements, which he did perfectly.
He was a winner on this apparatus at the European Cup in Brussels last year. And he might be a medalist here. Now, Eric Poujade, 9.7 on pommels. It's him second. Zika of Romania still leads. Now, Lee Donghua. He is from Switzerland.
Yes, I believe he's been living in Switzerland for a number of years now. A great pommel horse work. You can see the height of this gymnast back and forth with ease.
It certainly looks like he's got a strong support on the pommel handles. Nice and lifted up there.
Looks like a hurricane wouldn't even blow this man off this pommel horse. He does. He looks so much more firm than the other gymnasts.
His whole body looks as one, swinging around. There's no break in his line whatsoever.
Good amplitude in those scissors. Now he's probably very fatigued here. He knows he's just got the dismount to go, and up he goes.
Yes, excellent work from Lee Donghua.
Now the first thing these gymnasts realise is, wow, I've got through the routine, and then they're worried about the score. But the first thing on the gymnast's mind is just to get through that dismount without falling off that pommel horse.
With the women's gymnastics, there is a difference in the warm-up procedures with the number of gymnasts in the rotation.
Lee Donghua, 9.662, sitting in third place. Vitaly Maranich of the Ukraine.
Going straight into this one-handle movements. Back to the end of the horse. That looked very good. Spindling on the end of the horse in circles. Now showing the flares.
Yes, it's not only the legs continuing to do the full circle, it's also the whole body moving around.
Now he is actually looking very good. He's got a good line.
What a great combination going backwards over the horse there.
Does it so quickly too. And all these extra things he's doing, he's getting more and more points back from the judges.
And an interesting dismount from Maranich.
How will the judges see this? I mean, it was a clean routine. It had a lot of the difficulty. This gymnast doing a lot more of his difficulty on the actual buck and not the handles. Where we've seen earlier a lot of the gymnasts getting their difficulty on the one handles. Let's see if it'll be enough.
He certainly didn't have the problem on the dismount we've seen earlier. And that could well do it for him.
Maranich in third place on pommels, 9.662. But Erzika, a smile on his face. As we mentioned, it's 20 years since the Romanian men have taken a World Championship gold medal. And yes, it's confirmed that Marius Ozica takes the gold. Eric Poujade of France the silver, and Lee Donnois of Switzerland gets the bronze medal in the men's pommel. Marinic, Wang Wadong, Mark San, Valery Belenki and Igor Korobczynski have an affection for golf.
Le vainqueur au cheval à
All of Romania will have an affection for this man, Marius Ozica. He's 9.712, winning him the gold medal.
Our silver medalist from France, Eric Poujade.
Le vainqueur de la médaille d'argent représentant la France, Eric Poujade.
Poujade, score of 9.7.
And the winner of our bronze medal from Switzerland, Lee Donnois.
And Lee Donnois seems to have his own personal cheer squad here.
A bronze medalist.
He's pretty excited to come third place at the World Championships.
Les deux vainqueurs de la médaille d'argent représentant la Suisse.
Now that is really an unusual sight. You can see the three gymnasts on the dais. None are from the Soviet Union, or the previous Soviet Union. And I think that really does say something about men's gymnastics. That a lot of the countries now have caught the Soviet Union, and it's a lot fairer across the whole world spectrum.
Yes, a great moment for Romania's Marius Ozica, and just 18 years of age, Nadia.
He's really young, and after 20 years, Romania got a gold in a World Championship. And actually, the gymnast who got that gold 20 years ago is actually his coach and the head coach of the Romanian team, that's Dan Greco. So it's a big celebration for the men's gymnastics in Romania.
When you look at the pommel horse, has it been something that Romania just hasn't sort of put a lot of concentration into, or is this a surprise?
Well, I think they put a lot of concentration in all the events, but it's a lot to do with the work, but also the most important thing is the talent. There are some kids that they are dedicated to be the best in one event or two or three events. So if the coach sees that the kid has a lot of qualities, they're going to dedicate a lot more work.
So Marius, we would expect, would have a big future, just 18 years.
Yeah, I hope he's going to do and defend his title.
All right, well, the men's rings is the next individual final we will be going to. The favourite was Yuri Keki of Italy, and Yuri would have had to be one of the main favourites of any final last night.
Well, yeah, actually it is, and the rings is, he is the world champion. He was the world champion in rings, and definitely he's going to defend the title, and everybody expect him to win, and I know he's going to do it. He trained a lot more at that event than all the events, so for sure he's going to win.
Well, the rings is all around strength, and Yuri Keki is one man who is very strong. Let's take a look.
And Borinka.
Now Dan Borinka. Can he replicate the efforts of Marius Ozica on the pommels and do something special for Romania?
He's a very strong gymnast, a small gymnast. Makes it a lot easier for him on the rings, and straight away into the cross, and this is called a Maltese. Very hard strength move into what we call the inverted cross.
Little shaky but great line there.
Again, another Maltese. Now we have to start doing some swinging elements here. He does, but finishes off in another strength move, pulling out of that cross. Now that is really amazing strength to do that so late in the routine as well.
The ring's very steady. Dismount. Yes, excellent routine, Dan Borinka.
I thought he may have been in trouble at the end there. We heard the scream, but he just got that dismount around and he stuck it. The Romanians are looking very good tonight.
Now preparing for the
Certainly fought for every bit of his strength move.
Well, Borinka will have known that Ozica has picked up the gold on the pommel, and I'm sure that would have inspired him.
And here goes the dismount. You can see he just got that around, but no problems. He landed it well.
Dan Borinka 9.7 on rings, a touch better than his qualifying score of 9.687. He's followed by by Silvestro Shalani.